Good day, Internet viewers! Welcome to another episode of The Internet Chef. So in our last episode, we promised we'll be doing something related to Hell's Kitchen. And that is true! We will be doing Gordon Ramsay's pan-seared salmon. Additionally, we will show you how to chop up a 2 kilogram piece of salmon. With that, let us go to the video.
Good day everyone. So now we'll be working with salmon. Don't be intimidated by the size and weight of this salmon. This is a 2 kilogram salmon. We're going to use this for 3 meals. Okay, we're going to cut this salmon 3 ways. First, we'll use the belly for the sinigang, which I will be preparing using my own recipe. I'll be using fish stock coming from the skin of the salmon. Next, we'll slice it into salmon steaks, good for 5 serving. And then the lower part will be making a Conti baked salmon. So we're going to need the help of the internet in getting the Conti recipe for the baked salmon and the Gordon Ramsay's recipe for the salmon steak. This is for our salmon sinigang. We'll add this one to it. And for our salmon steak. And then this one is for our baked salmon. I'll include this for our sinigang. Okay, so this one will be for our sinigang, where I will be using my own recipe. This one will be using it for our salmon steak, using Gordon Ramsay's recipe, so we'll need the help of the internet. And then this one is for our baked salmon using Conti's recipe. Again, we'll be needing the help of the internet. Okay, so see you as I make those meals.
Salmon over, light dusting with occasional spice, salt, pepper, mop all the seasoning up and literally tidy that up. Don't cook salmon ice cold. Let it get up to room temperature so it cooks quicker, and more importantly, it doesn't dry out on the outside. Make sure we get the pan nice and hot first before we put the oil in. If you have a cold pan and put the oil in whilst the pan's cold, the oil burns before the pan gets hot. Oil in, tablespoon in she goes, and lay away. That's the sound. A nice, sizzling hot pan. Get your spatula and just lightly press down. That keeps the salmon skin incredibly flat. It gets nice and crispy. To turn the salmon, that's still cold there. Lift that up, and look, that's what I want. That beautiful, nice, golden brown. How do we get more flavour in that salmon? Garlic and thyme, in. I'm going to turn it back over so it cooks skin side down. Just a touch of butter. That keeps the salmon so moist. And let that salmon sit there now on a low heat for 6.5 to 7 minutes. Beautiful.
Okay, we're going to start cooking our salmon. If you remember, we had a whole big salmon which we cut into for three meals. This is one of those. We have the salmon steak here. So I have all the ingredients ready. For the seasoning, I have salt, pepper, and instead of the Cajun spice, we'll be using cayenne pepper. And we have the olive oil for pan-searing our salmon. And instead of the thyme, we're going to use rosemary, and we're going to use garlic and butter when we're basting the salmon. And we also prepared our lemon juice. Okay, so let's start cooking. We'll start by scoring the skin of the salmon. So according to the video, you bend it a little here, then you start scoring. This knife is not sharp enough, so we might destroy the salmon. We'll use the okay. There. One cut. Two cuts. Three cuts. There we go. By the way, we patted dry the salmon before we started. However, juice is still coming up, so we'll pat dry some. We'll bend it a little, then it makes course. One. Two. There you go. Now we'll start seasoning our salmon steak. We'll put salt, now the cayenne pepper is too spicy, so I'll put it at the side first. Then just get it. First, we'll heat the pan. Once the pan is heated, we'll put our olive oil. Okay, our pan is hot. We'll put the olive oil. So we have 5 pieces. We'll put 3 peas and fruits. You should hear sizzle once we put the salmon in. Press it down a little. Okay, we'll flip the salmon. Hopefully it's crispy brown. Yeah, that's the color we're looking for. Okay, now we'll flip the salmon over and then we'll bake it with butter, garlic, and rosemary. Okay, our salmon has been sitting on the pan for 6 to 7 minutes. Remove it now and see how it is fried. So much of crispiness of the skin. Okay, so the salmon has been sitting in low heat for 6 to 7 minutes. I'll now remove it, steam down. Then we'll put lemon juice. Now we're ready to place our salmon steak. See ya. Okay, now we have our finished product. Bon appetit!